party commits an act, breach of the contract, and make benefits from profits from that breach, or something along that line, um, a claimant cannot recover the profits that were made from the breach, or what they call acceptance, which is based on which is the restitutionary damages versus compensatory damages, which is what damages about. So there's always
you're right.
courts always find some interesting reasonings to their policy and why they will.
Hi guys, good afternoon. How are you guys doing?
Is based on imputed knowledge. That's not what the law says.
He's saying that the courts can impute the knowledge of the second link to the person if it is that it would. If it would be in the reasonable contemplation, and I'm like, that don't make any sense because there would be no need for the first link. He is mixing them together.
Hi. Are you guys hearing me?
That's first versus first comparison.
Hello.
That's yes, it's trap.
Hi. Are you guys hearing me?
You can just write shipping. So for example, grade shipping and stuff. You can just write the grade piece.
The reason why I asked for the actual name is because I saw them in the facts. So I have to remember that.
But they speak about market understanding and stuff. So unless he's trying to say that by virtue of
Hello.
being in a certain field,
Are you guys hearing me?
no certain, the working. Yeah, the working of the.
Could you please type in the chat if you're hearing me, please? Please, please, please. I'm not sure why I'm not seeing any comment.
If it is in the general knowledge, in the recent contemplation, and the ground that the prices have that will fall on the first, which is imputed knowledge. And the second would be actual knowledge.
Very clearly said the second thing is based on, well, habits very clearly as it's based on.
Yes. Yes, just comment if you're hearing me. Hello.
The Victoria command is everything freaking on the ass with
Hi.
Lord
Okay.
the top one reason.
So hi guys, this is Shanae, and I am currently at. If you can hear it's a nice, but let's go around there. Go.
It makes it one test in the sense of the order person. The second one is certain special circumstances. Imputed knowledge. Yes.
Thank you. So, hello. Oh. Hello. Hi. How are you? So, guys. Hello. So, everybody's preparing for exams. Alright, let me turn the poll now. Let me take this down. Okay. So everybody is Hi guys. So everybody is preparing for exams now. So everybody is all over the place. I came to school originally because I had a group meeting, an appointment, and I had to do some business. So I am at school. I want to go home now, but I'm waiting until like after 2. I have a lot of reading to do because I have exams this week. So, ask me how I'm gonna prepare. I don't know, but I got to do it. Okay? Yeah. So the first exam I have is revenue, which is very, very, very hard. It's hard. There's a lot of cases, but the reason why I say it's hard is because the cases are hard to decipher, right? They're hard to understand and to comprehend. Same thing, they're hard to comprehend. So tax law is basically, I like it. Look, I like it. I could see myself as a tax attorney, but not forever. You know? Yeah. And I think tax attorney get good money. But I don't see myself doing tax attorney forever. But I like it. I like the course. I like the concept. I like what it's about. There's a lot of numbers that kind of throw me a little off. But nevertheless, it's not about the numbers. It's about the law. So I am thinking about tax law, investment. I like the courses that has to do with money and monetary funds and investment, etc., etc. So I think it's because I did econ in high school, so I have a familiarity with the concept of economics and business. Yes, so now I just merge everything and we do law. So it is rough. It is so rough. Host Melissa has been, we can't stop talking about Melissa. It has been something to talk about. So on this live, we are going to hang out together, and we are going to do some case naming because I think that will help me with preparation for exams. I know it's not going to be fun, but to some people it might be fun, but to others it might not be fun. So I remember we did Whitney and IRC, so we're not going into that again. Already. But what what I'm doing eating out. What I'm doing. What are you doing? Eating out? Oh no, I'm not eating out. Currently at school. I brought my lunch. Let me show you. I brought my lunch, but I washed the plate. Yeah, guys, remember to like up the live. Come like up the live and share the live. Share, 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 share. Yeah, and come. So I mean, revenue law is basically about taxes and who is to be taxed, how much they are supposed to be taxed, but not too much of how much. And my favorite, I would say, I like this topic, wholly and exclusively incurred in acquiring the income, lawless and beastly. What was the motive of the of motive object of the mind of the persons that is responsible for the activity? Alright. Oh damn, I love this part of the lecture so much. Yeah, this is the best part. It was such a good class. I can remember everything that he talked about. Charged in section 5, income tax shall subject to the provision of this act be payable by everyone at the rate or a rate specified hereafter for each year assessment in respect of all income, profit, gain, or respectively described hereafter, residing in the island, trade, business, profession. Okay. Let it down there. Okay. Oh yes, I did it. See? I was actually abused with tax planning. Don't seize the legal right of possession. smoke and land. Yeah. 29 offenses. Yeah, I knew I did that. So I did the last one. Remember the cases. You didn't feel lecture this morning?
Yeah.
You want snacks too?
No, sir.
You never win nothing?
You never want nothing.
So go ask your colleagues for something around there.
I only give to the friends. Like Matthew. Matthew and my friends.
That's not nice. You guys should be caring.
True.
I beg me, I have to go beg one, but me never business. No man, on for big. Our lecture last year when I did that, we gave everybody left with something. That's not cute. That's not cute.
I know.
Anyways, that's not nice.
For me.
Someone give me a third piece. Last year when so every year say do like a little treat for us, like the last day of class for peer lecture. So last year he he got some snacks and we answered question. The winning opponent got a bag, right? In the bag there was a lot of snacks and so the one person the side that won the bag, when the class over, everybody share up everything. Everybody left with something. Everybody left with something. And furthermore, nobody took responsibility for the bag. The bag was placed on a desk, and everybody just go, and even the person that lost. So I mean, this year is different kids and different mindset, I guess. But I think sharing is caring. And if you lost, you would have want somebody to help and give you a snack, because nobody's too big for a snack. So we are going to do, let me say, my favorite topic. I really like that topic, but we can do the deductible. That's too much. Domicile. Okay, let me do domicile. So domicile is basically where is the established place of residency. A mouse, stop being lazy. Do you call mouse monkey 281? So domicile is basically what can be taxed. That's basically what domicile means. So section 5 talks about the three main characteristics of like who is supposed to be taxed. So 1, all of your income should be taxed. 2, profit or gains derived. And 3, residency, profit or gain income, 12 months period, and resident. So to be taxed under the Jamaica Tax Administration, TAG, TAG, you can be taxed even if you're not a resident. So one example that I use is that, like when work and travel students go abroad and they work, you still have to pay tax, right? So yes, even if you're a resident or a non-resident, you still have to pay tax under Jamaica law. And I think that it's like an international standard. But let's stick to Jamaica law since that's what we're doing, and English law. So chargeable income, it's kind of self-explanatory. It means that the income, so but I have here the aggregate amount of income of any person from all sources remaining after allowing the appropriate deduction and exemption under the Act. So this is the sum of money that is going to be left back after you deduct all the exemptions from the act, right? So, for example, if you have a charity and you donate it to a charity, you will be that is our exemption. So you will have to deduct that from your income. So what is left be the chargeable income. So that's where your tax come from. You know, yeah. So tweet and commissioner. I think this is a Jamaican case. I think it is. Like I'm 80% positive it's a Jamaican case. So Tateson Commissioner is basically a case about a son who bought shares from his mother, £20. This is a long time case. I think it's in a long time in 1960s or so. I don't remember the exact year. But he bought some shares from his mother in her company, and the rundown is he never want to pay no tax for the shares. After the dividends that he received from off the shares, he didn't want to pay any tax. You know. Um, so the case established two main principles. Right, I have it somewhere. Let me see. I don't remember. I don't remember the judge. I think it's around. Because, yeah, two main principles. It must not be of a capital nature, the expense. So you have capital and you have, um, which is physical. So sir used the analogy of the tree and the fruit. So you have capital and you have expenditure, right? Two things separate. So capital will be the tree and the expenditure will be the fruit. That's the analogy I use. It must be wholly, and a second only, it must be wholly. So one, it must be of a capital nature, the expense, and two, it must be wholly and exclusively incurred by an acquiring income. So yeah, I will get into that later, but hear me out. Exemption from tax. So one fun fact is that the Governor General does not pay. The Governor General does not pay tax. So yeah. Look my name. Patrick, I think of Patrick. Patrick Allen. I wanna know that. Patrick Allen does not pay tax. He's not supposed to pay tax. Okay? He's exempt from tax because it's the ideology of the Governor General Shanae Gigi. He represents the Queen, and the Queen is who gets the tax. So we're gonna use that and say, that's why the Queen cannot really tax herself. So that's why the GG is not supposed to pay tax. So, and a next person that don't pay tax is diplomats. That's self-explanatory. I mean, they're here to represent their country. They're immune from, they have a lot of privileges. Maybe I want to diplomat. But I mean, no, I don't think so. So, basically, they are immune from tax and are immune from a lot of criminal liability, some criminal liability and civil liability. They're immune from a lot of things. Good afternoon, Shanae. Everyone. Guys, please like up the live. Thank you so much, Mr. Ian. So, what is tax? Yeah, last night I did what is tax, but I don't know, somehow the recording get me up. So tax is basically a mandatory amount levied on the public by a public body. So it's a public body is the government per se. This one example is the government, and the public is we, me and you, we have to pay. And the saying that goes that everybody know is there's two things in life that are certain: tax and DEATH. Yeah, two of those stuff are, yes, I forget tax. Nobody get tax. You have to get tax, okay? And tax is used to run the country, to make economic stability, to You know, we owe a lot of debt, so and pay debt and redistribute wealth. So that's what tax is for. Okay, so revenue and capital, so expenditure and capital. So that's the fruit and the tree. So yeah, so we're gonna start. I'm gonna ask you a question. Please answer. Don't be shy. So guys, remember the analogy that I used a while ago about the fruit and the tree? Remember, I said expenditure slash revenue is the
We don't have 90
type in the
minutes.
comments.
But 1:30 you say. Exactly. I'm gonna leave here 5 o'clock.
Nobody? Okay. Is the fruit and capital is the tree. So it's basically saying, I'm not gonna give an a rundown like when me understand from analogy. Okay. So if you have a business, right, and you buy you buy this book to run your business, like it's supposed to help assist you with writing down the customer's information and making sure nobody owes your money. You get this book. So this investment now, we are going to say it's a tool, it's a fixed capital. The reason why we're saying it's a fixed capital is because it is there and it kind of making you money, because without this you would have some backups, right? I think this would be a fixed capital. Uh, and say, for example, you you have to pay light and water for your business, so that would be revenue, right? So now that's what I get from it. So for this, you're going to get tax on. Have to get tax on it. And for the light and the electricity, it can be deductible, because the whole point of taxation of especially businesses is not to just tax you, but it's to tax your profit or your gains. So you can't tax a man, alright, him pay $500 fee in business. I go tax him make $500. You cannot tax him out of the $500 because he made no profit. Because the money when you put in, I will come when get, right? So there's no way the government can tax a man if not making any profit, right? So that's the essential point of what tax is and if you can get tax. For example, your income. You have to get taxed by your income. You have to, because you're making something. As long as you're making a gain or a profit, there has to be tax, unless it's deductible. And there's a list, um, section 13.1, allowable expenditure, and there's a list there, right? So if the so if okay, so this so the book no. Oh no, we're not gonna use a book. We're gonna use something else. Alright, say a computer. Um okay, say you own an internet cafe, right? And you need computer. So one of your inventories would be a computer, right? So you have to have a computer to have an internet cafe. Back. So your computer would definitely be a capital, a capital, because you're using it under repeat to make money, right? And you buy it one time. You buy it one time, you don't have to buy back computer every day. You just buy it one time and it's gonna serve for a couple years well if you take care of it, and it's gonna make you income, right? So that is capital. Anything that you use to make income. And expenditure is revenue. It's basically say for the same scenario with the internet cafe. All right, you have to pay your employee, so that will be revenue because that is something that you have to take out of your quote unquote profit and pay. So that would be your revenue. So you cannot tax the business on the revenue, right? You have to tax them on something that they gain from the business, some profit. So you have to tax them off of the computer. So you can't tax somebody on something that they have no money, they're not making any money from. So yeah. So in the case of split, so one, the court actually looks on in lawless and beastly. The court look on the motive. Motive have a lot to do with taxation. Like motive, sorry, have a lot to do on tax. So, for example, you and your wife went on a business trip, and your company ordered you to go on this business trip to help you to anger management or to um, enhance your craft, probably you're an accountant or a businessman. So they sent you to a convention in Miami, but you and your wife always wanted to go to Miami, right? So you and your wife pack up on yourself and go to Miami, and you had the intention of enjoying Miami because you're at Miami. You never have the intention to actually go work. Well, you go work, but the intention was to bring your wife go Miami and have fun. So now, in a case like that, do you think the court is gonna say, well, him the always go Miami, I don't him not get nothing from it, right? Him still a learn and blah blah blah. No, the court is gonna look on the motive and say, well, is this wholly, exclusively incurred in acquiring income? So did it benefit you in any how? Yes, it did, because it satisfy your need of going to, well, your want of going to Miami. So now that would not be allowed, and the court will not allow it to be deductible from the income, right? It have to be on your income because you some self-satisfactory certification when you go to Miami with your wife, right? You know, so stuff like that. So you have to look on the intention. And I really love this case. Then we're gonna talk about that after. I think it's a Bowden. I'll tell you the name of the case. Bowden, yeah, Bowden and Russell. So an attorney went overseas with his wife for a meeting, but he also went on holiday. So, hi, good afternoon. Hi. So, he also went on a holiday with his wife. So, it's the same scenario. It's kind of the same scenario, but this one was in New York, right? So, the court held that this was not an expenditure and therefore it was not deductible. Because you can, so, you, in taxation, you have something named duality, right? So, it basically means like if you wear this shirt to work, it still benefits you because it cover you and from sunburn, it cover your shame, it cover your body parts. So you still benefit from it. It's not just benefiting the business. And if it's not just benefiting the business, it cannot be deductible. Therefore, it cannot be allowable. Or you cannot take it from your income, say, me I gotta take it from income. Okay? So yeah. I really love this topic. It is so interesting and complicated. Like some of the cases are so complicated. Uh-huh. But I really like that topic. So cock it. Yeah. And the charging section. So I'm gonna teach you guys how to read a statue. Okay, I'm gonna teach you now. So I don't know. I'm gonna be doing section 5 of I'm find it so I can read it. Jamaica tax act. Tax act. Okay. You see this one so hard to find, son. So I'm gonna read. I have it written down, but I want to. I want to read it very verbatim. Hi, Bershaka. How are you? Hi. How are you doing? I want to read section 5. Welcome. I'm reading statutes. I want to read section 5 of the Tax Act of Jamaica. I think that's good so much. Alright. So it reads imposition of income tax, right? Section 5(1). Income tax shall, subject to the provision of this act, be payable by every person at the rate or rates specified hereafter for each year of assessment. So each year of assessment is 12 months. In respect of all income, profits, or gain, respectively described here under. So under that provision, that section I should say, there is a couple list. So yeah. So this is called the charging section, where it's telling you that everybody is subject to tax. Everybody is subject to tax. The baby was just born, me and you, old people, everybody. Even people that passed away is still paying tax. And the reason why I say people that pass away is still paying tax is because if you have a trust, like a trust, and you put your stuff in a trust, people still have to pay on behalf of the trust. So you're still paying tax. You know, and then I think that one of the things that we as individuals and majority of us not being too wealthy, you know, we need to know how to manage our taxes and do tax planning, because there's such a thing. Tax planning and also being financially literate. I'm still working on that. I don't have no money for really be financially. Guys, I don't have no money yet to be financially literate, but me I learn. You know, I said, So, one of the things that I think we as budding wealthy people, we need to actually manage our finances. You know, I mean, when you read about like tax law cases, it's basically people that have their money who own their business. You know, but everybody can get taxed. Everybody get taxed. Like everything. If you buy one piece of candy, it is taxed. Everything is taxed. Okay. Even if you don't have a receipt or anything, it is still taxed. And did you know that me and you can go and apply for tax? Like if you're working, you can do a tax form and receive money. Did you know that? Yeah, income tax form and receive money. You have to learn to manage $100 before you can manage that. That's true, $1,000 exactly. So now I am learning to be financially literate. Let me tell you, I'm not. I don't think I manage money. I've never ever managed money bad. I just think that I have a lot going on. I'm not laughing, but I have a lot going on, so therefore, yeah, I have a lot going on, and I'm broke right now. But I mean, you have to learn to manage $100 for true. You know? For me, what I do as a uni student, still telling about tax, but right now I'm talking about myself. I know I'm not rich, guys. I'm have to, not yet. I'm not rich yet, so I have to be realistic with myself. I can't live in a delusion and go like I'm rich and my heart high. I know that I'm not the wealthiest of the wealthiest. You get me? I say, I'm not reach the level there yet. So what I do, I don't go out. I'm not have it for go out right now. I don't go out, go to fancy restaurants that I know I can't afford, and tomorrow I'm going to DIE of hunger. I'm not going to do that. I bring my food from my yard. Never claim that I'm between cash right now. Yes, I'm between cash right now. I'm not broke. I am I am where God want me to be. I am where God want me to be right now. So yes, I have to give God thanks. So I'm not rich right now. So what I bring my own lunch to school. So if my mother mackerel and rice, I eat me I bring, I know she am not in my game. Cause every day we eat mackerel and rice. To be honest with myself, right? We can anything my mother cook, we bring out some, ask her for divide my dinner, put it in two. Okay? So this is for now and this is for tomorrow. Right. So I do that. I try my best if so now they have like a bus system, but if you know like JUTC don't run good. So most of the time I still have to take the coaster and taxi. Like 90% of the time I have to take coaster and taxi. So what I do is do the cheapest route, which is Harvey. The cheapest route is actually JUTC bus, but most of the if I'm wait on a JUTC bus every day I'm late. Every day I'm late. Or I'm too early. You know? And I have responsibilities because I have to wake up early in the morning to get my son ready for school. So I have to make sure that happens, right? So yeah. So bring my own lunch. I don't do excessive like unnecessary buying of stuff. You know, anything I can live without me, alright. Like, I don't, you know, some people, for example, some people like, if you have it and you can do it, no shame in your game, right? Like, no shame in your game. Some people like every occasion that they're going out, them buy something new for you go out. I'm not listen. It's your money. You work hard for it. And spoil yourself. Okay? I'm not against spoiling yourself and enjoying your money. Because we're not gonna be here forever. Definitely. So what I do if I am as I said, I really go out like that, guys. But if I go out, I feel in my closet where I can wear. Something is most appropriate. Me repeat clothes. Repeat clothes. And there's no shame in my game. I'm proud of myself. I could never share. Me repeat my clothes, I repeat my shoes, I repeat everything. Because why you mean I go buy me something for $5 and wear it one time because you see me every time you see me, I eat my inner. Me I go wear my clothes them because why not? Why? I repeat my clothes them. If there's something else, I go repeat my clothes them. So when you see me, you just go see it change up. I'm gonna change it up now. I still know style and pattern, but I'm gonna change it up. But I'm not spend unnecessary money for go hang my hat eye and then tomorrow I'm not in a favor come and school. No, I'm not going to do that. So what I do is repeat my clothes, repeat my shoes, repeat my bag, repeat everything. Everything. And there's no shame in my game. Change your style every minute. And I'm not against it. If you have your money, do what you want. Girl for be hot girl. Young people for fix up themselves. Me, I probably do my hair like 2 times out of the year. Or 3 if I'm feeling special. Wrap my natural hair. Yeah. No. No, yeah. Catch it. Wrap my natural hair. Catch it up till me tired of it. Catch it up. At this my band with. I never band with bird and wig. My granny always say if you want good your nose off your run, thank you, crack it, you know? If you want good your nose off your run for true. Nails and them something. First of all, I'm say true we got love. Guys, me not like nails. Me not like it, but it looks so nice, but me not like it. It make me feel like me disabled. Probably that's not the right word, but it make me feel like I can't function. I can't. If my $10 drop, I can't take my $10. I have to slide it till it reach one corner, so I can slide it up. No, I don't like that. I like to feel like I'm a very hands-on type of person, I think. Yeah, I think so. I'm a very hands-on type of person. I'm gonna have a nails, no matter how short it be, still make me feel so awkward. So yeah. That's one expense I avoid until I am there. I can afford it. Maybe when I can afford it, it will become comfortable to me. But for now, I'm very uncomfortable. And guys, this is what I do and what worked for me. I'm not telling nobody say when I come college you have to pop down and break down yourself and do look good and look hot and put yourself together. I never tell nobody that if you have it and you can do it, sure go ahead. But if you don't have it and you try to save a buck, there's always cheaper options. Instead of you go to the nail salon and go pay 5,000, 6,000 for put on one set of nails, I don't know how much people pay. You buy a person. You buy a person for $1,000, $2,000 for good person. I press it on and you look nice and take care of yourself same way. You can do two of them yourself. You just come so and do your two of them. Like do your two, bend your foot like this. And do your two of them, right? Yes. Like, these are ton fashion. If you can do your ear, try some ear. If you can carry the front and if the back curls up, try something like don't pop down yourself, look over and break down. I never tell nobody to do that. I'm just telling you guys how to save a buck and you can still be hot girl. Come in and look tree bad. You know what I say? Me not look tree bad. Me alright. But hot girl and you can't live without your ear. Hi Auntie Jenny, how are you? If you're a hot girl and you can't live without your ear and your nails, you know how it come. If your ear nice guys, it's a smoothie. It's a smoothie machine. So guys, I'm gonna just save the money and become financially literate and always remember. Thank you. Yeah. Sometimes guys I can get the wig and the ear and the lash and braid. Oh, this one no. Gives thanks. Alright, so sometimes I can get the ear and the nails and the makeup and if I suck them one break, Guys. Yeah, guys. Yes, so sometimes guys we can give the ear and the nails and the makeup and them something they, and they lash them one break. Make your face breathe. A long time I say you're pretty naturally. Yeah, you can do that too. Some people them have to do them lash. Okay, I'm not against that. You can learn to do your lash. You tell me say how much hundreds of time you see people put on the lash on your eye, you can do it, you can do it. Or you tell yourself say you can do it. So, even if you're a hot girl, you have enough to manage being a hot girl. Okay? Alright. If we flip $100 as a college student into $1,000, we'll talk about that. Some people, I do. Guys, when the time was booming. No, so I sell like snacks, sweetie. That's my niche market. Snacks, them something there is my niche. So some people say they would never do that, and them can't find the courage to walk up to people and ask them. Me never find the courage because me know what me want. I go work and beg. Nobody. I rather work for myself. So I'm not, and right now a job wouldn't fit my timetable, and it would be unless the job is very flexible and very easygoing and accommodatable, right? So 195 cannot fit my timetable, and school is my priority, one of my biggest priority right now. Okay, let's get back here. Some people them say them would never sell. Okay, start an online business. Just do it through a third party. Start an online business. Take two pictures of something them. Oh, thank you, Auntie Jenny. Start an online business, guys. You know, I forgo up to people. Thank you so much. Start an online business. You know, I forgo up to people and ask them for buy your snack and buy your juice and buy your this and buy your that. Start a local online business. Take two pictures. I want slippers. Take two pictures. I want shirt. Want phone case. Something. You like crochet. Take two pictures of your crochet work and post it. You will never know. You will never know. And people, them now modern day people, they rather do things online than for actually go in store and buy things. No, you know, something like that. I say you know I sell online. Start some brainstorming. Do your local research. Go online and see. If I don't want to do an online store, you can go. They have some name. Name? That should I don't remember drop shipping. I think Amazon like basically do everything for you guys. Everything for you, them ship your goods, every single thing. And you guys have to use it like as a college student, and you know say I have a friend. She lives on dorm, and me tell her, girl, try to get a work, girl, do this, girl, to that. Some people, all you motivate them don't want to be motivated. So what you can do, you cannot do nothing about that. So if you know, say you are struggling as a university student, or not just a university student, as somebody that is struggling overall financially, a young adult, even if you're young, you know, you mid age group or your own, nothing wrong, no shame like now again, and everybody born and make it quick. Some people take longer, right? But I'll make it. You know, do some little research. You cannot sit down and let your dream die. If you know in yourself that you wanted to become a teacher, and when you're 100, you can become a teacher. There's no criteria or limit on when you can become a teacher and when you can reach your dream. So no matter what you do, guys, just always go and push yourself to the ultimate goal. If you not become a maths teacher, you become a PE teacher. Start somewhere and then you can reach somewhere else. You cannot sit down and make your dream die. Because one of the worst we get to live with is that you know, so when I'm younger, I should have do this and I should have do that. But the time gone because I'm waiting on nobody. So what are you going to do with the ears that you God give you? As long as you have life in your body and breath in your body, that means that you are here for a purpose and your work is not done yet. I'm doing some more. Understand me? Give me a minute, guys. Excuse me. So guys, you have to push yourself no matter what you want. Push yourself. Make people laugh after you. I think a little laugh after me get, guys. Countless time people look at me and laugh. Okay? Countless. People share me. And I look at refusal me get. Refusal. Disappointment. Disappointment after disappointment. But you say, God, oh my God, clock it. Alright. Every disappointment is there for an appointment. Alright, make it known. You understand me? So sometimes you cannot, that's why guys, you have to always be grateful for the situation that you are in right now sometimes. And the worst thing that somebody could ever tell you. Come on, be realistic. Imagine you just suffer. Can barely make 2 ends me. And you are gonna tell me, say, me for be grateful, say me a suffer? Come on. Come on. But guys, pana, we are big man and big woman. Talk, reason. Sometimes God put you down for see how you would behave. Look on Job in the Bible. I love Job, you know. I love Job. I love Job, guys. I love Job because Job is something where I can. It's something that is tangible. Somebody that I can relate to. Look, oh, listen. Job lost every single thing where I could have think of. It's just like Melissa come and lose everything. Joe have it worse than that. Joe worse than Melissa. Yeah? Job's sufferation and testimony was worse than Melissa. Job's skin broke out. Actually, my clothes that I wash me. Cold bumps. Job's body broke out in sore, and he have to use glass to scratch him sore upon him body. Imagine him lose everything: pitney, animal, house, land, car, everything him lose. Joe had it so bad. And you know, Joe look on God and say, God, no matter what you do, no matter the test, and no matter how you discipline me, I will give you thanks. Lord, let me be faithful like Job. Come on. That's a testimony. And God restore him more than what him did have before. So God wants to say, oh, you act when you're in your desperate time. Emmanuel, if you go curse him, God, Job never yet curse God. Never yet, no matter the suffering him go through. Him never yet curse God. Him give God thanks. I'm going to look at testimony. Alright. So, from Melissa come, guys, I barely said anything because nobody is at school for anything. Excuse me. Nobody was at school to buy anything, so I didn't sell anything, right? And I know some might go trooping that, right? Because we're reasoning. We're being 100% blatant and we're being 100% Shanae. This is Shanae. 100% Shanae. No going around. She's real me. We're not having a look at troopings. You know, things kind of slower. And nah, pick up because Melissa come and mash up the place. Buy one bridge. If you know Apaka Bridge, 12 minutes. And sell one pack of bridge for $70. One pack out of the pack, a unit. For now, unit of bridge for $70. And guys, could I tell you that probably 8 or 9 bridge sale. I'm give God thanks, right? Give God thanks. The rest of the bridge them I'm not like I've still goods. So if I buy some today, I'm not gonna have it for the following day. It have to be no goods. Because I believe like in my brand, freshness. Something that is fresh and not steal. I'm not sell steal nothing. Because if I sell steal stuff, I'm gonna lose all my customers. So I don't do that. So everybody says, Shanae, the little bit of people that come to school say, Shanae, oh, you don't have anything to sell. I said, well, girl or boy, when I come and I try to sell, it's nothing selling because Melissa come mash up the place and nobody's even at school. So who am I going to sell it to? The decks and the chair them? Alright. So I was there and I saw somebody and they said, hey, a long time I don't see you. You know, sell nothing. I said, well, I'm not really selling nothing, you know. And the person said, oh, yeah. I said, yeah, I'm not really selling nothing right because there's nobody at school. The person said, Monday, link me. I said, yes, link me with 2 bags of snacks. 3 bags. The person said 3 bags of snacks. Who could it be but God? Who could it be but God? That is my testimony. Because remember, I know I'm not sell. Not even 12 bridge now sell. Now imagine me I come from 12 bridge to 3 bag. Who could be but God? It could be but God. I God alone do that, guys. God alone do them things there. That's why I'm telling you, so I don't have to believe. and trust God. Because I one God, you know, I one God, I could do two or three, I one God, one Jehovah Jireh, one Alpha and one Omega, one God. You hear me say, guys? So, listen, you're in some predicament, be grateful and give God thanks. Pray. Don't sometimes I never feel like for prayer. I'm gonna be 100% because we are human, we're not perfect. Sometimes I never feel like for prayer because you feel down and come like the world upon your head. And because you stop trust God and you start trusting in yourself. You're bigger than God? You're bigger than God? You're never bigger than God. So why you're trusting in yourself? Come on. So now everything is like every time God has to still teach me. Teach me, teach me, trust in me, trust in me, trust in me. I'm still a baby in Christ. I have a long way to go. Still a baby in Christ, still have a lot to work on. But still, God never give up on me. And sometimes we give up on God before God give up on we, because God never yet give up on we. And we give up on ourselves, we give up on God. I'm not going like uno bigger than God. When I say uno, me too. Going like we bigger than God is it? One like we can move mountains. One like we can move mountains and move the sea and move earthquake and move hurricane. I still going. We sometimes we forgot that we are just man. We are just man, you know. And a God. God is the God. The Lord of Lords and the King of Kings. So what are we doing? Come on. Come on, what are we doing? Say, I have to trust in God. I'm not, listen, anywhere I go, God, 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 God. If you have a conversation with me, I have to bring up God because we're literally nothing without God. But after I testify to somebody a while ago, I said, listen, man is nothing. We are here today, gone tomorrow. To the dirt, we return back. We are nothing. We are merely flesh. So we have to give God thanks and be grateful that we are alive and well. Because a lot of people wish they have the opportunity to give God thanks right now. So if we have the opportunity to give God thanks, we have to make the best of it. And I believe, like, one of my philosophies is that when you have an opportunity, you have to make good of it. Make the best of an opportunity because an opportunity is very rare and it comes once in a lifetime. So you have to make the best of that opportunity. And every day is an opportunity for us to give God thanks and to show Him how we appreciate Him and we are working to see Him. We're working, you know, when anything, right? And if you reach the gates of heaven and you're here, depart from me because I know you're not. I don't want to hear that. I don't know about you, but I don't want to hear that. You know what I say? So we have to give God thanks and we have to just try to live for God, guys. We have to try our best to live for God because we can't serve two masters. Whether we like it or not, we cannot serve two masters. So we have to live for somebody. We have to live for somebody or somebody. I'll live for we, right? So guys, we have to give God thanks and put our best foot forward. I think me that disturb a little Brian and get up. And get up, I'm gone. But yes, guys, I got this for sure. I'm sure. And I really know. Watch this, guys. It's just jail. But look, my bad. I turned off the. How you flip this? YouTube really change up. Really change up the oh the settings. It's so pretty. You know, it's that drizzle earlier today. Said pretty and bright. Like it was never ever raining. It was drizzling in the mountains. Isn't that good? He made the mountain and he made the valley and he made the clear. Yes. Was I disturbing you? Oh, because I saw you left because I was wondering if I was disturbing you. And I was like, oh my, because I was disturbing him. You have an exam this week too? When is the exam starting? Next week? Lucky you. Be grateful. School and guys, God bless people that ATM. All that. Yes, yes, yes. Come and get my peep outside. Alright. That's outside. I don't want to go outside, but yeah, look at the faculty. This is the roof. They keep a lot of events here. Yes. Anyways, guys, I am going. I am heading away. I'm going away. Thank you guys for coming on my live. I really appreciate you guys and love you all. Keep safe and God loves you. And please remember to share the live if you want it in, and like up the live. Same way. Okay? Bye guys. Have a good day.